end-to-end research. So if you're a person who's trying to take a project or who's trying to work on a project that touches on research, our courses mainly geared towards equipping you with the knowledge and the skills and the resources that you need as you conduct end-to-end research, right? So down the line, I'm going to be showing you guys the simple outline of our course, and just what I'm trying to do right now is sort of speak about what sort of sets us apart or what makes our course unique, right? So the first one is, of course, project-based excellence. So as I mentioned before, based on the insights that we gathered, most people stated that the courses that they took were more theoretical and less practical. And our course sort of takes a different turn with that, right? So our course is sort of tied to or mainly focused on a practical aspect of things, right? Our course is purely project-based. Once you're done with the first module, you actually pick a project that you work on throughout the rest of the course, right? So our course is focused on planning, conducting, analyzing, and presenting research. And the project that you select in the very first module is the project that you implement on all these other modules that we actually have, right? So for anyone who's really trying to acquire practical skills or practical experience when they are at the same time acquiring knowledge, this is like the one course that would recommend one to actually take, right? So just to kind of sort of give you guys like a sneak peek into what we have in our course. So once you're actually done with the first module that sort of covers the fundamentals of UX research, we take you to a section where you actually have to we kind of speak about like what the UX research projects are about, and then we provide you an array or a pool of projects that you can select from, and those are the projects that you now sort of work on when it comes to the planning module, the conducting module, analyzing module, and the presenting module. So when I talk about like practicability, it's for our course, it's actually very intentional. So like, for example, in the second module, which is planning UX research, we have a practical exercise where we expect the students to do stakeholder engagement, to come up with a research plan, to recruit participants, and etc. Right? So those are some of the expectations that we have in the projects that we've actually set up for people to actually select. So it sort of like shows how focused we are in terms of making the course as practical as possible. The other thing that we are also focused on that that kind of makes our course unique is the fact that we are focused on an end-to-end process, right? So we entirely delve deep into the entire UX research lifecycle. So if you're trying to understand how to, engage with stakeholders or how to do a kickoff session, all the way to creating deliverables and presenting your findings to stakeholders and creating actionable recommendations, our course is actually focused on that, right? So from formulating research questions all the way to crafting data-driven decisions, the course is like purely created for that sole purpose and to enable you to dive right into being able to conduct or set up a whole end-to-end research project on your own once you're actually done. The other